After enduring the profound pain of betrayal, I embarked on a journey of self-discovery and resilience. This experience, while devastating, became a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. I began by identifying my own needs and desires, recognizing that understanding what I truly wanted from a relationship was essential for future happiness. Setting clear boundaries became a priority, ensuring that my emotional well-being was protected in any future partnerships. This process empowered me to rebuild my self-esteem, acknowledging that my worth was not defined by another's actions. Open communication emerged as a cornerstone of healthy relationships. I learned the importance of expressing my feelings and expectations clearly, fostering trust and mutual respect. Recognizing red flags early on became a vital skill, allowing me to make informed decisions about whom to let into my life. Embracing independence, I cultivated a life rich with activities and relationships that brought me joy, separate from any romantic involvement. This newfound autonomy reinforced my ability to stand strong on my own, making any future relationship a complement to my life, rather than its foundation. Trusting my intuition became a guiding principle. I learned to listen to my inner voice, allowing it to steer me away from potentially harmful situations. This self-awareness was instrumental in recognizing my inherent worth, ensuring that I would never settle for less than I deserved. Understanding the importance of compatibility over mere compromise, I sought connections that aligned with my values and goals. This shift in perspective allowed for more fulfilling and authentic relationships. Taking ownership of my happiness, I engaged in activities and pursuits that nurtured my spirit, reinforcing the notion that my joy was my responsibility. Gratitude became a daily practice, focusing on the positive aspects of my life and the lessons learned from past experiences. This mindset shift fostered a deeper appreciation for the present moment and the people who supported me. Recognizing self-love as the foundation for any healthy relationship, I prioritized my well-being, understanding that I must first love myself before truly loving another. Embracing vulnerability, I opened myself up to new experiences and connections, acknowledging that while there are risks, the rewards of genuine intimacy are invaluable. This journey through betrayal taught me resilience, independence, and the profound strength that comes from personal growth. In the end, I emerged not as someone broken by betrayal, but as an individual transformed by it, ready to embrace the future with a heart fortified by experience and a spirit unbroken. In the aftermath of betrayal, I embarked on a journey to rebuild my self-esteem and confidence. The initial shock had left me questioning my worth, but I recognized the importance of reclaiming my identity. I began by practicing self-compassion, acknowledging that the betrayal was a reflection of my partner's choices, not my value. Engaging in activities I loved, such as painting and hiking, provided solace and a renewed sense of purpose. I surrounded myself with supportive friends and family, their unwavering belief in me serving as a beacon during dark times. Setting small, achievable goals like completing a 5K run helped rebuild my confidence incrementally. I also sought professional guidance, understanding that therapy could offer tools to navigate the complex emotions I faced. Through this journey, I learned that healing is not linear, but with patience and self-love, it's possible to emerge stronger. Simultaneously, I delved into understanding the phases of infidelity recovery. Recognizing the crisis phase, where intense emotions are overwhelming, allowed me to be patient with myself. Transitioning into the understanding phase, I reflected on the dynamics of our relationship, seeking clarity on underlying issues. This introspection was crucial for my personal growth. Finally, the rebuilding phase focused on establishing new boundaries and envisioning a future where trust is paramount. This structured approach provided a roadmap, reassuring me that healing was attainable. Throughout this period, I embraced self-care as a cornerstone of my recovery. Engaging in mindfulness practices such as meditation and yoga helped center my thoughts and reduce anxiety. I rediscovered passions that had been sidelined, immersing myself in creative outlets that reignited my zest for life. By focusing on my well-being, I gradually rebuilt the foundation of my self-worth, emerging more resilient and self-assured. In the aftermath of discovering my partner's infidelity, I was engulfed in a whirlwind of emotions. The initial shock gave way to a profound sense of betrayal, leaving me questioning the very foundation of our relationship. I sought solace in solitude, attempting to process the reality that my trust had been shattered. Days turned into weeks as I grappled with the pain. Friends and family offered their support, but their words often felt hollow against the depth of my anguish. I found myself replaying moments from our past, searching for signs I might have missed, berating myself for not seeing the cracks that led to this fracture. In an attempt to understand, I turned to online communities, reading accounts of others who had faced similar betrayals. One story stood out: a person who discovered their partner's infidelity through a misplaced email, leading to the unraveling of a double life. These narratives provided a strange comfort, a reminder that I was not alone in this experience. They also highlighted the varied paths individuals chose. Some opted for reconciliation, while others, like myself, saw separation as the only viable option. Confronting my partner was one of the most challenging moments of my life. The person I had once considered my confidant now stood before me as a stranger. Their apologies seemed insufficient, their reasons hollow. The weight of their betrayal was too heavy to bear, and I knew that forgiveness, if it ever came, would not be immediate. I sought therapy to navigate the tumultuous emotions that plagued me. Through counseling, I learned the importance of self-compassion and the necessity of setting boundaries. I began to understand that the infidelity was a reflection of my partner's choices, not my shortcomings. This realization was pivotal in my healing journey, allowing me to reclaim my sense of self-worth. Rebuilding my life without them was daunting. Our lives had been so intertwined that disentangling from the shared routines felt like tearing away a part of myself. But with each passing day, I found strength in establishing new patterns, embracing activities that brought me joy and reconnecting with aspects of myself that had been neglected. The experience also reshaped my perception of relationships. I became more attuned to the importance of communication, trust, and mutual respect. While the pain of betrayal left scars, it also imparted lessons that would guide me in future connections. In time, I reached a place of acceptance. The memories of the betrayal no longer held power over me. They became chapters of my story that contributed to my growth. I learned to forgive, not for their sake but for my own peace. Looking back, leaving the door open that day led to an unexpected discovery that altered the course of my life. While the journey through betrayal was arduous, it ultimately led me to a deeper understanding of myself and the resilience of the human spirit. I left the door ajar, a simple oversight, never imagining the cascade of events it would unleash. Returning home earlier than usual, the sun still casting its golden hue, I noticed the door slightly open. A chill ran down my spine, but I dismissed it, attributing it to my forgetfulness. Stepping inside, the familiar scent of our home greeted me, but something was amiss. Faint sounds, whispers perhaps, emanated from the living room. My heart raced, each beat louder than the last. As I approached, the murmurs became clearer, unmistakable voices intertwined in intimate conversation. Peering around the corner, I saw them, my partner and a stranger, entwined on our couch, the very symbol of our shared life. Time seemed to freeze, the weight of betrayal pressing down on me, making it hard to breathe. They hadn't noticed my presence, lost in their world of deceit. A myriad of emotions surged within me: anger, sorrow, disbelief. Memories of our life together flashed before my eyes. The laughter, the dreams, the promises. All now tainted by this moment of infidelity. Gathering my strength, I stepped into the room. Their reactions were immediate: shock, guilt, panic. My partner stumbled over words, attempting to explain the inexplicable, but the damage was irrevocable. The trust we had built over the years lay shattered at our feet. Without a word, I turned and left, the weight of the revelation pressing heavily on my shoulders. The world outside seemed unchanged, oblivious to the storm raging within me. I walked aimlessly, the scenes replaying in my mind, questioning every moment, every sign I might have missed. In the days that followed, I grappled with the pain of betrayal. Friends and family offered support, their words a balm to my wounded heart. Yet the journey to healing was mine alone. I sought solace in solitude, reflecting on the path ahead. Confrontations ensued, filled with tears and raised voices. My partner pleaded for forgiveness, citing moments of weakness and confusion. But some transgressions cut too deep, leaving scars that time alone cannot heal. I chose to walk away, to reclaim my sense of self and rebuild my life anew. The road was arduous, fraught with moments of doubt and sorrow. Yet, with each passing day, I rediscovered my strength, embracing the lessons learned from this painful chapter. In time I found peace, realizing that the door I had left open led me to uncover a truth I needed to face. It was a catalyst for change, propelling me toward a future where I could define my own happiness, free from the shadows of betrayal.